Guys, welcome back. It is the weekend this time, and it is fantastic to be on the weekend, but an unfortunate side effect of this is AMC is not trading today, but that doesn't mean that there isn't anything to talk about. There is a lot to talk about. As time goes on, you guys will know we're having more and more good things coming out, we're having more and more questionable things coming out. The intention of this video is to talk over some of the latest information that we do have and cast an opinion on this. Now, as always, remember, this is not financial advice, it's only my personal opinion and nothing more, but if you do enjoy what you see and what you hear, of course, make sure to subscribe, share it with a friend, or anywhere that you can. Now we're going to dive in, and we're actually going to start off on Reddit this time, because we just want to look at some of the DD that we have over here. Now, the first one is actually going to be this info, which was published 5 hours ago from Rita Repulsa 1. And we can see it's talking about this info regarding a fake squeeze. Now, this is true in the sense that we're seeing a lot of people all over the place on Reddit, on StockTwits, on YouTube, talking about a potential fake squeeze. And just to summarize what I was able to get from this, and again, you guys can pause and read it yourself, it is of course here. But what I was able to summarize from this is basically, if the price was to go up to 100, for example, isn't that going to cause margin calls because they cannot have the liquidity to survive, the price going up by this much? So is this fake squeeze actually going to happen, and what is the consequence going to be? Now, as you guys will know, when it comes to fake squeezes, I don't really care about them as such, in the sense that we already know what we are looking for. I think the main reason why people are thinking of a fake squeeze is because now, all of a sudden, the media, especially in the United States, are talking about the fact that AMC, actually may see a squeeze towards the end of this year. Now, bear in mind, we don't really have much longer towards the end of this year, and of course, up until this point, people have been saying in the media, AMC is a dead stock, and all of a sudden, this change of tactic, just have a lot of people questioning what is going on. Now, we already know in the past how the media haven't really been on our side, and have done a few deceptive things to make AMC look worse than it actually is. So, would I put it past the media? I personally would not. However, when it comes to a fake squeeze, I am not too bothered, and as always, there's a simple reason for that. No matter how high the price goes up, it's not the actual squeeze until the shorts cover. No selling until the shorts cover. Now, of course, this is not financial advice, and I'm just reading this, but there is a lot of this that I do agree with. Of course, it doesn't really matter how high the price goes, and I have said this in the past. We are here for data, not dates. We are here for data, not prices, and that is going to indicate what is happening behind the scenes with AMC. You guys will know, we've seen it rise to 70 in the past, we've seen it drop, in the past week or two, as low as 20. It's been up and down a long way, and obviously from the beginning of the year, it's still up very big. But now, I think people are getting, questioning what is going on, and there are a lot of new apes who are actually still in the red. I do understand that if the price goes up to 100, 200, that would be fantastic, and it may give a lot of people good profits. And of course, if you feel comfortable selling, then you should do that, because you should do whatever makes you comfortable. However, what I'm going to say is, AMC has been called a risk to the financial system. That is how large this thing currently is. Do not think this cannot go very, very high. We've seen Volkswagen in the past go as high as $1,000 during a squeeze. There's no reason why AMC cannot go as high, if not higher. We already know some of the things going on behind the scenes are indicating to a lot of manipulation, which means that the price action potentially could send us up a lot higher than where we are right now. I just think if we look at the data, we do have more of a realistic perspective on when statistically would be the best time to sell. But of course, that is all that we can do. We just have to look at the data, look at what's going on with the company, and look at where we are. Now, for me, guys, I hold about 581 shares. I'm looking to actually add quite a lot more this week. I know my number isn't too much, but of course it is all I can afford. I'm looking to get up to about 700 in the next week or two, depending on how the price moves. And I am not going to be selling my shares until the data looks appropriate. Just my personal approach, as always. It's not financial advice, so do your research and come to your own conclusions, and sell whenever makes you happy, but I know the majority of people are going to be looking at the data. So thank you for joining me for this short video. I'll see you all again in another one later on. Thank you for watching through till the end, but let me tell you about our Discord. So on your screen, you will be seeing the N2S Finance Discord. Obviously, it is split into multiple sections. Basically, at the top, we have updates from me and all that kind of good stuff. If you scroll down a bit further, we have the main sections where we focus on cryptos, SPACs, and other hot stocks, including penny stocks, even stable growth stocks as well. And we even have a special AMC GME chat. If you scroll down, you can see some research and DD from the community. We also have funny memes, and you can see actual contributions from members down here. And again, if you do join us, it is completely free, link is down below. But if you do want to become a Patreon, you will actually get a pink sticker which will be displayed on your name. So your name will come up in pink as mine comes up in red down here, and that will show that you are a Patreon. But other than that, guys, you can join completely for free down below. You do not have to pay anything if you do not want to. Thank you for watching, see you soon.